Alright, so on number 6 it says this time use point slope form to write an equation of a line. Given the following information, then write the final answer in slope intercept form y equals mx plus b. So remember, point slope form is that y minus y sub 1 equals m times x minus x sub 1. And my iteration of this problem says my slope is negative 4 and my point is negative 1, 2. So that means our x sub 1 is negative 1 and our y sub 1 is 2. Alright, all we have to do now is just plug in these numbers to the appropriate variable. So y minus y sub 1 was 2 equals the slope was negative 4, parentheses x minus, not really sure what all that is about, minus negative 1, because our x sub 1 was negative 1. So remember, x minus negative 1, that would end up being plus right there. Alright, so let's distribute that negative 4. So y minus 2 equals negative 4x. And then negative 4 times a positive 1 would be negative 4. Now let's put that in slope-intercept form by adding 2 to both sides. And so I end up with y equals negative 4x minus 2. Okay, number 7, ask a similar problem, or question rather. So they're telling us that the slope is 1/2. Line passes through point 6, negative 3. And they want us to use a point slope form again. Let's see if I can write it correctly this time. Okay, so remember this 6 is our x sub 1, and that negative 3 is our y sub 1. So we have y minus a negative 3 equals our slope was 1/2 times x minus 6. Alright, so y minus a negative 3 is going to be y plus 3. Let's distribute that 1/2. So equals 1/2 x. 1/2 of 6 is going to be 3, so I have minus 3. Alright, so the next thing I have to do is put this in slope-intercept form, which is what they asked me to do. So I have y equals 1/2 x minus 6.